Tartaruga each lit. And before Lars is joining today. Oh wait, that's actually not tech. It looked like it would be tech actually from above. But it's grass. I mean, there's also road, maybe you have some drifts. But it's not like the typical full tech. Hello. I'm driving. I was wrong. It was actually a tight corner. There's also a safe finish. Ugh. Okay. Okay. 5.8. Okay. AT is sick. We have to watch the GPS. What the heck? Why am I missing that much? This is one reason. He actually jumps a lot. Ah, yeah, there's a difference. Typical S-turn issue for me. Good angle up there. Okay, now I have to actually oversteer to the right. This is not a part where I can risk. This here gains time. Ah, I still got the airtime here, but yeah, 2/10. Okay. What was this jump? They go to inside in the transition. They also didn't hit as well. Yeah, this minus 46. This is where I need to get to. Okay. Ach komm. But it's not as great. There's still more potential. When I get rid of the ghost now, I know how I want to drive. Ghost could be distracting now. .23rd. There we go. With minus 2300, if I remember correct. This transition, holy shit, eh. Sometimes my car is jumping so far and then I have no chance to make the left turn. Okay. I mean, it's like the typical track where everyone is close. I'm less than 3/10 behind first, and I dropped already to 44th. Now there's actually no movement anymore. Schenker is in Division 1 and 3, like an XP Evo. Let's see the comparison. Ja, also is this risky part here? Does he actually break? No. It is just very dangerous. Like, you need to hit this in a way that you keep grip there. Did he release in this jump? Because you kinda over jumped this almost. I think he released before. No. And this is also full speed actually. Like he only steers. Maybe a mini small release if you have the right line. But that's it. And hitting those last two corners is like difficult. I hit the ending perfect. I swear. It's also a typical down map, guys. Down could also come far here. But then it's also the typical map where like one small mistake can immediately knock you out because everyone is so close here. What the fuck? The first place just drives a 0.6 here and I don't even know who that is. Ah, okay, I have an idea. It's probably Pro Paranoia because I saw that flag. And I told you down is good on this place. What was this cut? What's a little bit annoying is the lags. Game is not running smooth on this map, already in the seeding, also now. Not optimal. It doesn't have to be with a map, it can be just my PC. Especially in this drift section, it's quite a difficult drift as well. I have like many small freezes. Oh god. What was that freeze? I had another big freeze in the beginning. Propanoia on orange. Nice joke. Okay, top 32 secured. Now we can try to go a little bit faster if the freezes allow it. And this round I don't have to. Not rip. I got airtime in one of my most hated blocks, and it's not even a block from the editor, I believe. I believe it's an item. It's like my biggest weakness in this game, this block. And I got airtime now. When it was for the first time close with others, I of course got airtime. And I ruined the whole line for the end. So if I keep ripping, the start is also completely random, to be honest. Oh, scrappy. God, this edge there is also so mean. So guys, top 17 round. Ooh! Scrappy out. Samifying out. Spammy out. Oh my god, am I best streamer now? Scrappy, Spammy, and Sammy. All of them out in the same round, and I survive. Yeah, you probably all thought that was safe because minus 2/10, but I had a shit line into the last right upper corner. I had to make the best out of it, and I knew it will cost time. It was just barely enough, eh? For a moment I thought there's a 1 on my car, as a 0-1. Minus 89 should be safe. I was on a good run. I oversaved the ending and it was still a 0.3. Also, this was a fast run. I was on a really good pace. But on the other hand, all the others did also 0.0. Down was a pre-last with a 0.1. So I had to go close to my PB now. Oh. No, against down, man, by 7,000. Ach komm, it was obvious. And then I drove a 0.0 as well. And all the time that I lost to my PB was just in this one part that I mentioned at the start of the knockout. This one risky section. I got to inside, I had to use my brake in order to transport my car further outside so that I get around the wall. That did lose some speed, I still had then a decent line, but the moment itself did lose me some speed. And the other difficulty that I still had, and Ender's F-dash, because this line is shut here. The other difficulty was hitting this left turn inside, so that you have a good line into the right turn as well. Like that did not really... Okay, Ender is actually lucky. That didn't really work that well. Hitting the left turn. Like it's always these transitions from road to grass, and you already have to steer before the transition. On road, of course, you steer quite strongly, and then you come to the grass, and on grass you cannot do much anymore. Also you have to steer correct on the road already, early on. If your line is just slightly off, then you don't hit it. Yeah, you see, now Down is gonna win. And I had a chance to knock him out. He was also all these rounds always next to me. Literally was always next to me every single round. Oh, that's close. Max Truck versus Nico. Nico has it. I mean, it's always like a low point 1 that gets knocked out here. Or is on the edge. High point 0, low point 9, low point 1. It is crazy that already in my round it was enough to get eliminated with a point 0. But all these rounds are basically close to that now. Ah, and another crash. Obviously. Actually, also when this map loaded, and especially when I was in Div 1 and saw that Dawn is playing, I had a thought that this could be a Dawn versus Marius final, if everything works fine for us. He has such a shit turn on. It doesn't matter, he's so far away. I felt like it's not completely out of the world that we meet in the final if we just survive these rounds by isolated crashes from others, and if then the 1 or 2 rounds where you need to be fast, if you're just fast in those. So far everyone is still here in the fight. Ender is also not far away. There he is, he has a very good ending. Down is not safe here. Nobody's safe. Yes! Oh, look at this. Okay, this was a sick round. For 95 out. I knew that Ender is overtaking Down. When I saw Ender's car popping up with more speed and with a better approach, I knew that he's gonna pass at the exit. But there were of course also other cars around that Down could have beaten, so... This time Ender doesn't have the super good line. This edge decides... Ah, Nico touched it. Nico would have actually overtaken. Ender was too far away from the apex, so Nico could have sniped on the inside if he didn't touch. I actually sometimes ask down if he want to go voice chat. Or if he wants to play some cup with me, like also here the campaign cups with the country. But it didn't happen yet. So, Andy Baguette, Ender, who was lucky in one round, if you remember. Also he didn't full crash there, but it looked grim for him. And then Propanoia, and you remember Propanoia was also lucky. There was this round where he was on orange. Oh, he has a bad line. Andy will catch up to Propanoia. But not enough. This is a point 89 by Andy and he's out. Also definitely good times now. I'm surprised, however, that it was so fast. It did not really look that special because you saw how the distance was growing to the other two players. And then in the ending it also looked like Andy Baguette got airtime in that transition that I don't like so much. But yeah, Ender, I cannot even say for sure if he ever won the real cup of the day. Also he definitely won multiple reruns, but I'm not sure with the real one yet. And Propanoia choked it. But it could be that Ender already won. Both of them were on orange already. A bit early on the KO. It's Ender to take it. I think that the round is still fast. Here was to inside. It would be crazy if he chokes it. He chokes it! Oh my god. Slow it down. He almost threw it away, imagine. He probably didn't have splits on or something and just drove as fast as he could. Did he? I don't know. That was really weird.